Hello, good evening. How are we all doing tonight? Listening on? Is it working? Looks like it's working. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome along to the stream. Good evening to you all. And did I say happy birthday to Callum? Happy birthday, mate. Great to have you here. Nice to see you. Chinook, hello. Good to see you here. Caleb was around. James, welcome along. 5G Farms. Jason, John, Grant, Aussie, Odd, good evening to you all. Welcome along. Nice to have you here. Back to Southern Cross Station for our Wednesday night stream. Scuba Steve, hello, welcome. Good to have you here. I thought I'd do something a bit different. We've skipped forward from we were in August. I think I've skipped forward 3 months. We've fed the sheep. They're all happy. We've got a lot of wool actually, and wool is at a premium at the moment. It's the top price, so we do need to get that up, loaded up and out of the way. But they're all happy. They are just doing their things. But we have gone ahead and taken up some contracts. So our fields are all ready, as you can see over the fence there. The couple of barley fields and the canola field are all ready. But I thought let's pick up the contract and grab a few more combines through borrowing the equipment and go and tackle that. So if we jump into the map, have a look at what we've got. We have got contract on field 2, field 3, field 4 and field 22. One of them I forgot to borrow the equipment on, so we've got those 4. We've got our field of 6 up there, 14, 24 all ready to harvest. So we're just going to carry straight into those. Interestingly enough, those 2 are up for auction at the moment. So if we felt like it, we could go and buy another one. But we're not going to. So we'll see how we go with that. Can you drive? Of course you can, Jason. Absolutely. As long as you do a good job. So that's the plan. Now we do, as a result of this mixed match of combines, we've got a bit of a variance in headers. So pretty sure that's the 45-foot John Deere. I think if I stand next to it, yeah, the HD 45X. That's 45 foot. We've got a 40-foot vent there. We've got the 1080, which I think is 35 feet, and our header is a 40 foot, 41 foot. So what we're going to do, I'm going to set the case and the ideal up in the same field. They're going to go and tackle field 2, the big one. We are going to put to the John Deere in field 3 here on wheat. And then we're going to take the class over here to field 22 and run that. So we'll see how it all goes. It'll be interesting. We'll see what comes and what ends up happening. John, how am I doing? I'm doing well, mate. How's the family? They are all good as well. Kids are sound asleep. My wife's off at a meeting planning a futsal tournament for later in the year for our boys' futsal academy. So that's planned. That's where she is. So we need to get these all down to the field. I should have installed Follow Me, or I should actually have made an auto drive course. But where are we going? It's just quick. Let's go through the field. Go do that. It's been a while since you've been around, Caleb. Good to see you, mate. Nice to have you back. So good to have you all here. I'm terribly sorry there was not a No Man's Land video this morning. I'm not going to blame Chinook, but it was kind of his fault. But not his fault at all. He was helping me with some settings in OBS on the weekend, and I changed a setting to simple, where I should have left it in advanced. And simple doesn't record multiple audio tracks. So when I came to record, I have my microphone on one track, the game on another audio track, and Discord on a third audio track. So when FSG talks, I can hear them and record them separately. And I completely forgot to turn that back to advanced mode. I actually didn't realize that simple didn't have the multi-tracks. Didn't even think about it. So I have to blame someone. Oh, it's my own fault, mate. My own fault. So that was a bit of a shame, but anyhow, we'll move on. Hope you've all watched FSG's perspective. I actually thought he wasn't going to put that first little piece in. I thought, no, he won't share that, surely not. No, he did. He left it in there. Right, so this is our big sorghum field here on the right. Let's drop the header trailer off, spun around. I know I'm going to run over the crops, but they're not mine. It won't damage them too much. Get that starting to fold. We'll get this one started, and then we can get some Courseplay set up and running as well. See how we go. Jacqueline, do I live in the UK? No, I am on completely the opposite side of the world. I am in New Zealand. So about as far away from the UK as you could possibly get. In fact, if you went straight through the centre of the earth from New Zealand to the other side of the world, you'll come out in Spain. Or part of the Atlantic Ocean, depending which part of New Zealand you start from. Cape Cod, how you doing? Good to see you, Scott. Welcome along. Oh, you were wondering why mine wasn't there? Yeah, that's why. That's why. Right, Courseplay. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. So we're on field 2. Thank you very much for the subscription, whoever that was. Sorry, I can't think the name up. Anyhow, thank you very much for the subscription. 13,000 subs today. I think the little counter there is on 13,000, so that's a pretty cool milestone. Another little one to tick off. Keeps things moving. Get the... Oh, what's next? 15,000? See. So you're sick. Ah, that's no good, Jacqueline. No good to hear. Right, let's try and not multitask. Let's just try and do this first. So our field position is here. Go. We will open our Courseplay generator. We'll bump that down to 40 just to make sure. We've got multiple tools, including me. There's 3, but we've only got 2 combines. We'll go round twice, should be enough. Start working on the do lands, 6. Everything else should be pretty much right. So let's go and generate fieldwork course. Nice to catch the stream in early morning for you. Great work. Thanks, 5Gen Farms. Pleasure to have you here. Always nice to have the chance to connect with different people. That's why I like actually being able to do these ones in my time, New Zealand time, because it's often a completely different audience to what I get when I do the weekend streams, which are early morning my time, afternoon, evening for US and UK people. Right, so that looks like it should just about work. So if we set this person on left, go to first waypoint, turn the course on. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. It's going to drive all the way up there before it starts, but just ignore that. In fact, fold everything up. That's alright. Right, they can get going. Let's go and jump over here and drag the ideal out. Hopefully we can get it out without clashing into any headers. Where's Hayden? Where's Hayden? What's that got to do with anything? Oh, it was the sub. Okay. Thanks, Chinook. Where's Hayden? Thank you very much for the subscription. Well, so far so good on the internet. 10 minutes in and everything's all green. So, see. Hopefully we can make it through. I was doing lots of speed tests before the start just to make sure everything was going to tick over and do the right thing. And so far it is. Which is promising. Now, I do need to, of course, save the course. I can load the course. Looks like that Courseplay is just as bad as the AI from watching videos and seeing it always mess up. I tried it and had the same problem, so I just used AI. Oh, with the folding, it's only because I was away from where the start point was. I knew it had happened when I hit the target of where I wanted it to go in the field. I knew it was going to be a problem, James, but I actually don't mind the Courseplay. I think it's alright. See, if I bring this combine in closer up here, it'll actually be alright. Alright, let's this all out here, and then we'll go and sort this course out. So we're going to be able to make use of the vehicle inspector down the bottom there and keep tabs on what's full and what's not, and where we have to be to empty things out. We're already up to 30% sorghum. We've only gone, gosh, not even a quarter of the way around this field. Oh, this is going to keep us busy. I like that though. I like that. Now I need to find that combine. I need to go to Courseplay. Here. And save course. Activate F2 2 com 2. Doesn't know what it is. 2 times 45. That one. Go. Done. Leave them running where they are. Can now go into Courseplay on this one and load that course. And if we should now see the course there just fine. That's Swartz. like Swartz. I need to change that so I can actually read it. Thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate that. Right, I'll get these guys up and going, and then we'll be able to read. There's our start point. So now if I bring this back here, change it to right one, first waypoint. Shouldn't do the whole fold up thing because it's close enough. Here we are. Off and laughing. Perfect. You're now on PS5 and I have to connect the PS5 to my hotspot on my phone to play games. Our internet is that bad. Oh, that sucks, Caleb. I can feel your pain on that though. Right, next step. Let's go and get a grain cart over there because I think we're going to have to keep those guys. That's the truck. Let's hop on the tractor. We'll warm the engine up. Cheers, Scott. Appreciate that, mate. And thank you for that reminder, Chinook. Do appreciate that as well. Now I've been working on something a little bit to try and do during a stream one weekend. Probably a weekend stream, I think. Maybe we could replicate it and do it on a weeknight stream as well. But I'm working on a farming simulator quiz. It'd be an interactive quiz. I'm just trying to figure out how to best do it. At the moment, what I'm planning on doing is basically having either a SurveyMonkey or a Google Forms link that you have to click on, and it will have all the quiz questions, which you can then go through and answer. There'll be an option to put in your YouTube name at the start, and we can work through them. Ideally, you'd go through them and do them as we work through them, so I'd be a bit of a quiz master and we go through and do sections, and we might wait a little bit between, have a bit of fun farming in between, and then after that would be to go through the answers and things like that. So, trying to just, yeah, that's the plan I've got going. Just trying to figure out the best way to do it. There's heaps of cool apps out there, but they cost hundreds of dollars to subscribe to be able to use them. That would have been ideal, but it is what it is. It's 86% full already. Gosh, we're going to have to go. Ooh, crash counter. Let's keep on crashing into it. Good one. So yeah, if anyone knows of any good apps that could work for me there, let me know. But I think it'll rely on a little bit of honesty and integrity, because obviously a survey form isn't perfect, and you could go through and answer the whole quiz if you want, which would be fine. I mean, if you weren't able to stay for the whole stream, you could go through and do the whole thing. But it'd be cool to do it as a group, with people commenting and things. That's a plan I'm working on. 96. Yep, that case is up there cutting in already. We're going to have to motor to get these emptied out and then go and get the other combines set up. That's kind of why I chose putting the John Deere in this field next to us, because at least then they were both close. Didn't have to go too far. They're going to think I'm going to unload them. How full is that? 85%. It's got a smaller hopper than the case, unfortunately. You smashed the like button. Nice. Hey Kartik, how you doing? Good to have you here. Welcome along. Callum, what's up? Thoughts about the Vermeer pack? I like the Vermeer pack. I like all of the parts to the Vermeer pack. I've had a play with, I want to say all of them. Both the balers, the windrower, the mower. I feel there's one thing that can't think of which I haven't had a play with yet. I can't think what it is. Is there a fifth piece of equipment in the Vermeer pack? Mower, windrower, 2 balers. I can't think. I've got it installed on here. I do have it installed. Yeah, there. I haven't used that. Strawbler, thank you, Jason. Yeah, no, I quite like it. I think it's good. I don't know if it's quite worth the value it was. But But I had the season pass anyhow, which I'd pre-purchased at the start of the season. I mean, Giants have been giving me early access as a bronze partner. I haven't necessarily had to have it, but it's okay. Just ignore that little bit of crop we're running over and the fact we turned too tight. All of them uninstalled themselves this morning. I had to buy them. You shouldn't have to buy them all again if you already had them. Even if they did uninstall themselves, Caleb. I have heard of some people having some issues on console with the update. But I actually had issues with the Kubota pack updating for me. But I just had to go find my download code and re-enter that, and it was all sorted. You didn't even buy it. Yeah. Well, I mean, that other combine's already 18% full. We're going to be pretty busy just doing this field, I think. Wow. Have I bitten off more than I can chew? Probably. Right. Leave that there. Let's go find another combine. We're going to take the John Deere for Jason. We'll go and put that in the wheat field. You lost all your DLCs as well, Jason. Never been able to unlock the clothing packs though. Ah, on PlayStation. That's no good. No good at all. Which clothing pack? Callum, what do you need help with? Welcome along everyone, 32 in stream at the moment. It's nice to have you all here. Welcome along. You missed the intro. We are just having a bit of fun doing some contracts today. We've borrowed a whole lot of equipment and we're just jumping in and tackling a whole lot of fields, seeing how far we go. How much we can get done. So that is what we are doing here. Right. Ignore me again. I know I've driven on crops more tonight than I ever like to, and not ever want to, but necessary evil. Alright, we'll get this up and going, and then hopefully we can get the we can get the truck over here, because we're going to need that very soon for this build. Chat. You want it? You want chat's help now, Callum? What do you want chat to help with, mate? You want help? Ask a question, or someone will be able to answer. Right. Take to the field. That's perfect. Open, close. It's fine. One tool. Number of headlands. Go around 3 times. Headlands up. Roast length 4. It's a field. Good. There we go. That looks good. Hey, FSG. How are you, mate? Nice to see you. Having a good morning. I thought you might come. That's why I'm wearing your hat. Right, let's press go there, first waypoint. Right, they're off to the races. Now, which truck are we going to take this one? No, I want to get the Kenworth. I'm warming up the Kenworth's engine. Top drawer. It's actually on the bottom shelf. They hang on the bottom shelf, but easy arm's reach. I have my collection of hats there. Lag. I think the lags, you often comment about lag, Callum. I have dropped a couple of frames. Nothing too significant though. Hadn't even noticed. Must have been a very minor blip. Oh, look how full's that, 80%. We can unload this into the truck direct. It's going to crash into the header trailer, I know that, but we'll just ignore that. Oh, it's not going to crash into the header trailer. It's going to go, there's something in my way, I can't get past that. Let's do this thing. And eating wheat bix. What a mess that was. Alright. Turn that off before I go and throw something the wrong way. Off. Yeah. Kane Mansom, hello, welcome to the stream. You're wanting to know my PC specs. I have got an i7 Intel processor. I think it's an i7 7700. Off the top of my head, a RTX 3070 graphics card with 16 gig of RAM. What's that? That's about the main things you need to know. 24-inch curved monitor and a 27-inch curved monitor, Logitech camera, Logitech keyboard, Logitech mouse, Blue Yeti microphone. What else is there? Thrustmaster joysticks, PS4 controller for my controls. Have I tuned into an FSG stream? No. Who knows? Oh, you mean with all the crashing? I got you. I see what you're doing there. I do wonder sometimes. Right, let's go and grab the grain cart. We'll go and empty that one out. How full is the John Deere already? John Deere's 73% and they are over there. I'm never going to get another combine up and going, are we? Anyhow. Maybe I should bring this over. Hey Crofter, how you doing, mate? Nice to have you here, welcome along. Top man on with the super chat for FSG, another copy of Pumps and Hoses, that was cool. I did manage to watch the stream, albeit delayed. It's never as enjoyable watching it delayed, but we were chatting about the map the other night, and I certainly think FSG had the right idea doing a live stream on it. It would have be a behemoth to do a map tour on. I've looked at it, doing a map preview, but I actually don't know where to start. Oh, we left straw swath on. Right. That'll disappear. What truck am I in at the moment? This is the Mac, the Superliner. These are both just base game ones, because I've borrowed a lot of equipment for a contract. Jump into the heater. Let's just change that Courseplay setting. Don't want straw swath there. Oh, come back into net. We got a little bit of red here, team. Stay with me. Birthday music, please, soon. We'll see, Callum. We'll see how well you behave tonight. We choose to do some birthday music. That birthday music last week was for very special people who've been very long supporters of the channel. Now I'm torn because this guy is going to drive away from a combine that's 50%. Ah, I tell you what. No, he's going to catch up to that one before we get back over there emptied out and done here. Hey, Nismo. I was waiting. I saw Nismo pop up. I was going to say, what's up? What's up? But he's in the house tonight. Hey, mate. How you doing? Good to have you here. Yeah, it just fills up the chat a little bit, Callum. Don't know what you're trying to say with your words. Don't know whether it was trying to be audio or what it is. Here you go. FSG's got you. What's up? Oh, the other one. That's the Kenworth, the KW200. By JMF? No. JMF modding? JFL modding. It's JFL. I think. JFL. There we go. Thank you. Alright, let's match some speed here. Let's see if we can get this emptied out. Best truck, the KW200. It's a cool truck, eh? So I made a skin for it myself, James. So that's why you might not have seen the skin before. I took it for me. Alright, yeah. 20% complete. Hey Spud, how you doing, mate? Great to have you here, welcome. Oh, talking about biting off more than I could chew, mainly because I'm not using auto drive much. Anyhow, it's been sub since my channel started. That's good to hear, Callum. What was your favourite series, my early series? Which one did you enjoy most? What one got you? What series made you start watching? It's going to keep unloading. That does that. Let's go and just bring this around the field. John Deere is what? 81% full. Hopefully we can get there before they stop again. We've got rid of those straw swaths. Good. Danielle Furnace, hello. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have your company. Welcome along everyone new who's joined in the last wee while, great to have you all here. Kenworth's full already. Now I've got to figure out where we're taking the sorghum. Western Australia, Courseplay was the first one for you, Cape Cod. Nice. Oh, don't, did I get here in time? No, they're going to cut in. I didn't get here in time. Will this override it? No. Ah, bummer. Oh, oh. Oh, no, I did. Ah. Jason, what are you doing to me, mate? What is this driving? And now you're going to cut in again because I can't get up to you in time. Yeah. I'm just going to let it cut in properly. Otherwise it's going to drive off again. Hey, Steel Horse, how you doing? On my live streams. Yeah, very cool. Everything's full. Good evening, Mr. Paul Wright. How are you? Nice to see you. Get that blue one under. Oh. Yeah. No, don't drive yet. Still unloading. Jason, cut it out. Goodness. We've started to use stop to unload. The last update sent to miss unload on the go for auto drive, our Courseplay. That's unfortunate. Try and get this emptied out because everything else is stationary. They are stationary. Cases, yeah, everything's stopped. I thought I could do 4 combines. Who was I kidding? Alright. That's empty. It's too reactive now, doesn't give you time. Yeah, okay, I'll have to suss it out. Just distracted by an FSG stream, I like that. CJ's01, hello, welcome. Good to have you here. Right, leave that there. Yeah. Oh, we did get it all but 120 litres. Go down here to the fent because I know the fent is further behind than the case, and the case will start cutting through headlands without a full headland being done. Well, so you can't wait for summer, Nismo. Yeah, I'm with you on that. We've been getting a few little warmer days lately. Spring is certainly here. With it comes the strong winds and the squally showers, and today's been freezing cold actually. I think there's been more snow on some of the mountains in the last 2 weeks than there was the whole of winter. Go figure. Hey Ryan, how you doing? I hope you know FSG's in chat, Ryan. What's I had a little technical issue, Ryan, and had a audio track that was only my voice. There was no game audio and there was none of FSG. So I just had to not do it, unfortunately. Hey Mike, how are you, man? Welcome along. I would ask you where you are at the moment, but I know that might be confidential. Last time we were talking, you were in the middle of the Baltic Sea or something, wasn't it? It's okay, I'm in trouble. Oh, quick catch at lunch, nice. Oh, good to have you here, mate. Thanks for tuning in. It's not your fault, Chinook. Not at all. Yeah, we're just trying to help. I did hear about that, Nismo. Pretty upsetting. Pretty not very nice. Hey Peter, how are you? Good to see you. Vacation, right? Nice. Did the John Deere? I might have put a little bit into the Mac on the way past. I think we were at 84%, it's now at 85. Hardly worth riding home at. Oh, they were still on their headlands. Oh, that's good. The fence actually caught up because of that. Oh, come on, come on. This big girl takes a bit of winding up, especially when she's got a load behind it. That could be taken horribly out of context, couldn't it? Are we rhyming today? Based on FSG's last stream, I presume he's asking you when you all will work some decent sized fields. It has been discussed, Steelhorse, has been discussed. There are plans afoot. But nothing set in concrete yet. We did actually... Argsy's innuendo channel. we did actually talk about Morris, but I don't know, FSG, what do you reckon? It's too big, isn't it? Watching you in some of those fields. We want to find something West Texas-ish and have a bit more of a challenge there. But we'll see where we go. Alright, so that is there. That is there. We need to put that on there. You know what I almost need to do? Should we update to a road train? Let's go and buy another trailer. Make this a bit longer. Got the money now. Sorghum, Southern Cross grain, grain West Corp, Southern Cross grain, grain West Corp. Southern Cross is where we never get to go. Well, that's exciting. That's Southern Cross down this one, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, that was my thoughts too. These are a little smaller than Manitoba, I know. Yep. Right, what are we going to do? Let's spin this way. Go get this unloaded and then we might go and buy a bigger... Get a bigger trailer? Get another trailer? I don't need it for myself, really. I don't have enough land. Yeah, it'd end up in an exercise in managing Courseplay and that, wouldn't it? Not that big. I'm sure something will come along. I'm sure the right map will come along soon. I think our time at No Man's Land is drawing nearer. I just about need some help, don't I, Nismo? Now, I think I've gone wrong before here once. You can't get in through this way. Can you, Jason? Can you go in through this road here on the right and get into the back of Southern Cross Grain? Can't remember. And let's face it though, Lance, you guys watch our No Man's Land videos for the interaction rather than the farming, isn't it? Farming's a side gig. Hello, Chris. I'm going to say good evening because it is well and truly evening here. But welcome to the stream. Nice to have your company. Can get in from either side. Okay, good to know. Good to know for future reference. Now I'm going to go to the wrong dump point, which I've done before too. You've got to go through here, don't you? Watch out, honk honk. And downsides to these trailers is they're not actually that good. This one got a collision on it, I'm trying to remember. No. There's no collision on the building. Fortunate. Watch for the innuendo for sure. Alright. Let's just go, I think, with 2 minutes to go past the store and go and buy a bigger trailer. I think it's going to make it worthwhile. Make things more efficient in the long run, I think, for this. Hey Shubs, evening, welcome along. So, where are we? John Deere's waiting to unload. The only one still moving is the case. I'm doing alright, mate. I'm doing alright. How about you? Touch wood, the internet's behaving itself, so that's always a good start. Alright. Well, we do have those tractors there sitting there, part of the contract stuff, but we'll worry about that now. I go to the L on the white pages. Now, what's the capacity on that? 40. We've got that one there. That's the N one. We really need that one, don't we? Oh, he's adding a huge amount of capacity, but it's extra capacity all the same. Now, what colours have I got on the current one? I went black frame, and then I got the yellow tarp. Let's see if we can match it. Probably not. Main colour, shadow black. That'll do. We don't have spiders. Tarp colour is Challenger yellow, I think. License plate, Mark Thor. It's because I put that on the sprayer when we had it. We go Argsy NZL in Australia. Okay. What's up, graphic? And a plate. I think that's about right. Let's buy that. How many can the truck pull? I've pulled 3 quite comfortably. Or not, in FS22 I pulled 3. I think in 22 though I used the I used it with. I didn't use this trailer. I used the one with Gosh, what am I trying to say? I used them with dollies. I used 3 of those trailers with dollies. Rather than this setup. We'll give it a go. Oops. Got the, what's that additive, isn't it? Oh, that's the seed trailer. So, sorry. CJ just caught up with the Season 2. Looks like it's going to be an interesting ride. I agree. Yeah. Alright, that'll give us a bit more capacity. Even got the tarp colours right, didn't I? Did I? I think so. Oh, thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. I like that. Still short a few crayons. Oh, it's gold. Oh, cliffhanger. It's just another episode, isn't it? All just cliffhangers. Get on the right side of the road, Argsy. You had a few days away, Shubs? Nice. Good on you. Always enjoy those. Bit of time away, don't you? Good. Kartik, yes. Well, no, you haven't missed it. Argsy messed up the recording. He had some audio issues, so I had to skip into today's No Man's Land. Couldn't let FSG have all the glory last week when he did it, or when he had the same issue, or similar issue. Hey Caleb, thanks for stopping in, mate. Catch you later. Hello Connor Farmer 22. Welcome. My internet has gone completely out. Dudes. Right, we're back to green. We had lost everything completely there. We're running a book on how many episodes FSG can do without actually lifting a farm implement. I did see when someone actually left a comment on his video. Saying that, but I accepted. No, I thought you responded to that very well actually, FSG, if you're there. I think his comment was along the lines that he enjoyed the mixture last time, whereas at the moment it's been quite a bit of commentary, but as FSG rightly pointed, he's trying to paint a picture of what's happened and where we're heading, or where the story's heading after the dramas of Season 1. So if you hadn't watched Season 1, you'd know what was happening. Right, that's the vent done. An Aussie road train can have up to 7 trailers. Fair few, isn't it? Hey, Pleasant View, how you doing? Good to see you. Where are we? Would Stallone be proud? Off the cliffhanger. Boom-boom-ch. I see what you did there, Crofter. Haven't YouTubers heard of voiceovers? Voiceovers for what are you talking about? For No Man's Land? Kiwi Rob? I didn't have any of the game sound. Or are you talking about what the person said about FSG's video? Thought it was, yeah. So I had a good one this morning. You'll love this one, FSG. I had someone comment on my video of Griffin, Indiana, to say the map's broken, mods won't load past 85. The map won't load with lots of mods. The map won't load past 85%. But it's the map that's broken. It's not the fact the guy's trying to load lots of mods. It's the map's fault. I just went back and said you'll probably find it's a dodgy mod more than the map. Mr. CDP got told off for mispronouncing words according to one character. Oh, in general when it comes to videos. It's often easier, I find it much easier to do recording when, I've tried it before Kiwi Rob to actually voice over a video afterwards, and it's difficult. It is very difficult. Kind of forget what you were doing, or, you know, a lot of voiceover stuff scripted, isn't it? Wheat is going to Grain West Corp. Okay, we can do that. That needs to go to Grain West Corp. Let's go and get this emptied out, and we can go and get those other two unloaded. In fact, is the case... Oh no, the case was in front of the fence. That's correct. Guess he's got a dodgy mod. I know, right? But no, it's the map. Alright, who's full still? John Deere's almost full. Oh, the John Deere is full again. Case it's full. That's why you write script. Probably for doing something like... Well, I know FSG with Elk Mountain with Wyoming has some loose themes, but I don't know if you've gone full scripted mode, have you? Let's do some work. Have a great stream, Marks. Catch you later. Thanks, Kartik. You have a great day at work. Catch you soon. Did you pronounce that right, Crofter? You got it just perfectly. 39 to 33, getting better. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate your championing the cause there. You're a legend. Have a nice rest of your vacation or whatever it is you're doing. Catch up with you soon. Probably find a few maps won't load from too. Probably. He's probably downloaded some mods from Mod Network or something too. Hopefully now we're on lands, things will just slow down a little bit because the time turning and all of that sort of carry on might give us a little bit more leeway. How full is the vent? 80%. We're going to empty that out and then we'll go get that wheat dumped and then we'll be good to carry on. You're really enjoying Griffin and AJ's working really hard to work out the minor wrinkles. Yes, and I should probably say to anyone, AJ emailed me this morning. What was the email about? There's an issue with bail contracts and using the train to sell them, which he's fixing. And he's got to the bottom of it. I think he said it was the auger, lime to auger was one of the big issues. The auger wagon lime mod was causing lots of issues. I think that's what he said. But he is working on that. Let's find it. What was exactly? Failing contracts to the train bug on the map. I believe the 1.2 eradicates these problems. It turns out the auger with lime mod was overriding the fill types of my train and causing most of the problems. Open air gardens also known to cause problems as well. Better contract mod was just helping expose them faster. Yes, if I'd mentioned it in a video. So there you go. I've mentioned the live stream, but. Hey Raymond, how you doing? Good to see you. Long time no see, I think. Your favourite is still Calmston is unrealistic. The roads are too narrow. No, the roads are that narrow. I know, right? That's the point, Kiwi Rob. That's what. So people are saying that Calmston is unrealistic because the roads are so narrow. It's 100% real because of that fact that the roads are that narrow, because that's exactly what they're like. But people just won't accept that because it's different to what they're used to. It's just a funny dynamic. It is what it is. Right, let's go and get this sold. Peter, I had fun, went for a scan on my liver, and when I got up, I see an alien coming out of my chest. Soft as doctor tomorrow. Great. Oh goodness, Peter. The big question is, how did it get into your chest? And does it hurt to sit down? Yeah, no scripting on Wyoming, loose theme for an episode at lib. Zebedee, Argsy, do enough Purbeck Valley's coming back to FS22. I have heard that it is. I don't know. That's second hand though. I haven't heard first hand. But I have heard that it was being looked at for 22. I second that. Peter, farm some guys' comments. I hope it goes well. Much as I joke about aliens coming out of your chest. You wrote it. Mr. Simulation, hello, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Switch to enhanced fill types by GTX. Or by Wapster. For the Griffin, Indiana issues. Oh, instead of using the auger to lime mod, is that what you mean, Crofter? Couldn't get his quad track down the lane. Ah, I'm going the wrong way, and now we're going to jackknife. Good thing it's not my truck. Whew, good thing I haven't got a crash counter to be counting up pretty quick tonight. I'm going to come up with some witty comment to say. It'll be almost as high as FSG's by now. Okay, that's the wittiness I've got. Now, have they fixed it where I can unload two at once, or has that changed? No, you can't unload two at once. don't know why they had that. Anyhow. I don't know what it hurts to sit up and down, and it's my alien. It's the only way to describe it. There you go. I knew you'd have a sense of humour. One of the giant peeps that get the stuff early will get pipes and hoses early. I'm hoping so, Kiwi Rob. I hope so. But yeah, it's a good point. I have wondered, actually. I have wondered. From a personal point of view, I'd like to have it, but I get things a little bit later than those who get silver or gold or better. But, oh, you think we do? Nice. There's going to be a lot to learn with that one, I think. Lot to learn. A lot of trial and error. What is it? It's 13 days away. So what? Fortnight yesterday. Do you know we have managed to get there and back, and it is only the John Deere that is full. Do you know how much of a difference once the combines get into the lands, the turning around at each end makes? This is just running continuously on a headland. Do you dream that we get another combine running? In your opinion, they give the DLC to too many people? Yeah. I feel like it's been a little bit diluted, Rob. But I mean, it's the only, well, yeah, you got to look at it from the point of view. It's the only way they're making money now, because I've sold the game. The game's, I can't really sell more copies of the game except to new players. So it's how do they enhance their product offering? So if they can encourage more people to purchase it because they see someone playing with it and get it, then marketing, isn't it? Matana's open garden is also crash driven. Yeah, well, so that was one of the ones he identified as being an issue. Don't think I'll add pumps and hoses onto server. I think we'll find it confusing. To start with, yeah, I think so too. It'd be a good idea not to. In 17 it was only certain people. So I've set, yeah, I mean they've set themselves a criteria, and I guess as the game's become more popular and more people are streaming it and more people are hitting those criteria, they actually, for FS22 release, they had set a, at X level, bronze partner basically, you would get access to FS22 early. And June last year I sort of had a chat to them and said what is bronze, and they told me what it was, so I managed to get to that, and without telling, because they don't actually tell what the different levels are, where you have to get them, they actually changed the levels in between when I spoke with them and when FS22 was released. So I didn't get it. So they obviously, it could have gone to more people if they hadn't changed their levels. So I'm sure they're reevaluating that. I know that they're working at the moment quite significantly on changing the ambassador program, and that's going to be reworked. So there might be some changes that come into how they make early access DLC available in the future. Who knows? Oh, I meant to be doing chopped straw and not straw. Yeah, it was just that first lap I did drop the straw. I didn't want to. This is a contract. We're doing contracts tonight. Maze Plus coming out soon too, yeah. Yeah, 10 times as many players on 22 compared to 17, probably 10 times as many content creators. Absolutely. So again, obligatory welcome to everyone. We've been going an hour. It's just gone 10 PM here in New Zealand. Welcome along to the stream. Nice to have your company this evening, or morning, or afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. Great to have you here. We are on Southern Cross Station. We are doing a few contracts, so we've just borrowed a whole lot of equipment to do the contracts, and just trying to keep ourselves busy, really. We spent a lot of time lately on this map, just doing sort of one-off tasks with a couple of pieces of equipment. We've only got 2 tractors, a combine and a truck, so it's nice to get out into the fields and have a few balls in the air, so to speak. Lots of different things going on. I've actually got one more combine I want to try and set up too, so we'll see how we go. You want to see how they separated the P and we? Oh, it's similar. What's the 1s and 2s? Dear Crofter. It'd be good to have a way to be able to separate the number 2s out of your life. That opens a whole nother conversation, that doesn't. Doesn't crash Griffin, it changes how cotton is treated by the train because it introduces pellets of cotton. Ah, so that's what screws with the fill type the same way as the other one. Depends what you cast as content creators. If you've uploaded a single video to YouTube making farm sim content, you're a content creator. I think it's probably a little bit far-fetched. How to identify a content creator? Anyone who is making semi-regular videos in the genre. Probably those who are specifically focused. There's quite a few who do multiple different games of simulation style. It's just one of them. That would be how I would put a hat on a content creator. Alright, what's empty? What's full? The case is 96, so we need to go. Oh, are we going to have trouble here? Yeah. Oh, it should stop, shouldn't it? Behind. But definitely, we are able to keep up a little bit better now, which is good. Anyone wondering? We are enjoying an Aberlour, a Speyside single malt whiskey. 12-year-old, which is finished in cherry cask barrel. Cherry doesn't sound right. Sherry. I was like, cherry doesn't sound right. Sherry barrels. That sounds better. So it has quite a sweet taste to it. Very nice. Is a nice drop. There's an update to better contracts out there that doesn't break harvest contracts. John Deere's full now too. Yeah, John Deere. Didn't get there very far, did it? Jason, stop being so efficient with your harvesting. Come on, girl. Here we go. Holden for life, how are you? I am doing well, thank you very much. Great to see me back on Southern Cross Station. Still enjoying it. I am trying to think. I would like to maybe move on soon. I'm kind of thinking, we're in September now. We've only got, dare I say it, 3.5 months till Christmas. So I would like to be thinking about where we might move to. Maybe start something new before then. So any suggestions are welcome. But we're definitely going to get all our harvesting finished and carry on here for a couple more weeks. How much does the ideal have? 80%, so we might as well empty this out while we are here. Then we'll go sort the John Deere out, and then we've got to run that sorghum down to the sell point. You're concentrating now, you stop watching the tubes. Fair enough. Told you so, had a chance to test, was too busy building a mod learning. What are you working on, Crofter? Care to share any tidbits of what you might be developing or coming up with? Or is it a closely guarded secret that you will reveal in the future? Farming Sim Pro, good evening, welcome along. Bozox, howdy to you my friend, good to see you as well. Nice to have everyone here on this Wednesday evening. Tell you what, we might do an extra stream in a couple of weeks. We have been, as a lot of the world, a lot of the Commonwealth has, we have a public holiday to commemorate the Queen's life coming up on the 26th of September, which is a Monday. So that'll be the 25th. Sunday the 25th for a lot of you. Or a lot of people outside New Zealand and Australia. We might even look at getting up and doing a stream on that morning. We'll see. See how the wind takes us. Alright. So those two are happy. Wind pump production. Interesting. Nearly 50 watching is pretty good. I'm very impressed with that, Jason. Happy to have every one of them here. What I like the most is it sits pretty consistent around the same number for a lot of the time too. You're on this 22nd. It was. Yeah, it jumps around a bit wildly. That's right. I see one of my screens says concurrent viewers at the moment is 46 and the other says 36, so which one do you believe? Are both on the same YouTube screen? Yours is, yeah, I had heard ours was the 22nd. They used Australia as justification to say if Australia gets one, we should have one too. I was going to say, and that's what I was just thinking, that Steel Horse. I was like, I wonder if they made it the 22nd because of finals weekend in Aussie in Melbourne, because that's because they have the rugby league finals the same weekend too, isn't it? There's the Aussie rules and rugby league. Right, let's not drive along there for too long. Hey, no worries, Peter. Take care, my friend. We'll catch up with you again soon. Hope the little alien doesn't bother you too much. Exams all finished, so we're running around the multiplayer servers from tonight. Congrats, mate. Hope the exams went well and you met your expectations, or hopefully exceeded your expectations. We're burning some diesel tonight. Oh, this isn't full. Whew. Ooh, she's feeling the burn. Oh, look at that. Who brought those with them? Shane did. Shane. I have not got anywhere near close enough for that. Nice to see you, Shane. Welcome along, buddy. Good to have you here. It's filling up. Shouldn't be, but it is. Cover on. Cover on. Let's go. Let's go. First weekend in October. What's that? First weekend in October. Is that the NRL final? I thought they normally had it on the same weekend as the AFL final. I must be mistaken. Gosh, first weekend in October, that's just about Bathurst weekend. Hey, welcome along, Sim Farmer. Nice to see you. Hope you are having a good morning. Shayna's harem of ladies. Yeah, that's it. I actually haven't had a visit from them for quite a while. Chinook scared them all off. It was promptness. NRL's first, okay. I know they often try and avoid doing it around the AFL too close because they can't compete. I see they were ridiculing the NRL over the weekend because they held one of the best final games of the season so far, of the final series. They held it at a stadium that's under renovation, had a 12,500 seat capacity. Meanwhile in Melbourne there's 90,000 people cheering on the AFL finals. Crazy. Son of Ragnar, how are you? Welcome to the stream, hope you're having a good day. Weekend after is Bathurst, hanging out with Bathurst. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, especially after watching SVG rip around Pookie for the last time. Not enough any of you are I know FSG's an iRacer, but anyone who is an iRacing fan may or may not have heard that there was a petition. So Pukekohe Park Raceway, which is the track where the V8s were raced here on the weekend, out of Supercars Championship, that was the very last race it's going to hold. They're converting it into training stables for horses of all things. And there's a petition created by the public to get it scanned for iRacing. iRacing said, yep, we'll put a proposal towards the track owners, and the track owners accepted. So Pukekohe is going to be immortalised in iRacing, which is pretty cool. You were until Courseplay crashed your game. That's... yeah. Been there, done that, Sim Farmer. I know how it feels. We were saying earlier I had a full episode of our series FSG and I do together, and recorded it for 2 hours or hour and a half it might have been, and I didn't have my audio configured properly, which sucked, but anyhow, that's life. Hey Pozox, thank you very much my friend, most generous of you. Right, I haven't actually seen this trailer tip. I'm try and see what happens with this one. Thank you very much for gifting those memberships. You know what you've done, you've revealed a lurking DJ Goham. Mark, how you doing? There you go, Mark, congrats, Scott, Tim, Hoonigan, and DJ. Gifted memberships from Pozoc. You weren't meant to know he was here, Chinook, that's the whole thing. Yeah, it's very cool that it'll be scanned for posterity. Hey, Mr. Mojo Man, how are you? Great to see you. Welcome. Let's ignore the collisions on the roof. Fortunately, not much progress lost, so that's good. Good to see. Morning, good morning, afternoon. Good afternoon to you. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you. No need to apologise at all. It's great that you could join in and be here now. Well, that made it a lot more efficient, didn't it? Bringing 100,000 litres down here instead of 60. Very nice setup. I like it. Oh, I'm going to bounce across the weighbridge though. There you go, Jason. Up to 55 now, so we're over the 50. Welcome along, everyone. Nice to have you all here. Thank you very much for tuning in to our stream here on Southern Cross Station. If you haven't dropped a like and are enjoying the content, make sure you do. I do appreciate the support that shows to the channel. Very kind of you. And just as a little channel milestone, we've been over 13,000 subs today, so pretty cool. Just quietly going about our business, making new friends, having fun doing it. Very busy at work, had to steal another screen so that I can watch the stream. Oh, I appreciate you finding the time to tune in, Monet. I really do. Well, those cat's eyes are brutal. Look at how much it bounces the truck around. Right, what's full? The case is full, the John Deere's still full, and the... what's it, 95%? Oh, the Mack truck. Oh my goodness. Those Hocks. 10 gifted memberships. Thank you again, my friend. You're going to be the odd one out if you don't have a membership at this rate. There we go. Banks, 5Gen Farmer, Lambert, Rock and Rabbit Farm, Anzac, Chevy, Dano, Holden for Life, Dutch Ops Gaming, Paul Wright. All gifted memberships by Pozox. Thank you very much, mate. Do appreciate that. Awesome. Starting to think you've just got a thing for roosters. Right. Parking under here. We're going to be in the way in a minute because those trucks will finish this. But what do we need to do? Everything's going nowhere. Question, do we... yeah. We'll just go and empty. We'll just go and drop this off, eh? Morgan the Deer Man, good evening. Welcome along. Marky Wings, hello. Welcome too. You love the map? I love this map too. It's been a blast playing on it. Really enjoyed it. Keep me sane during work. Oh, I'm pleased I can do that. That rooster though. Crack up. Alright. Oh, whoa. Didn't expect that to happen. I should have slowed down a bit more though, shouldn't I? Oh, that's more crashes than some farmers had today. I'm assuming he's only had one crash of Courseplay of his computer. Ugh. That damn rooster finished yet? No, still going. Good fun. Good fun. Argsy, also known as Jackknife. Doing a good job of it too, aren't I? I honestly thought I would have done better keeping up with everything, but can't do it. Can't do it. Right, we did rear hopper first, and we'll do the front one. 3 points, $400 fine by the Rosses. I think your damage and you've done to your truck would be worse than that. You'd probably take the $400 and $400 fine. Alright. Let's go and get the John Deere emptied out. Well, I think I was a bit ambitious with what I could achieve this evening. That's right, you know what we'll be doing next week. More of the same. What's it? Pretty much every field was just about ready on the map. It was pretty cool. Good to see the contracts are fixed though. Previously contracts would just disappear way too quick, so it's good to actually see that finally it looks like we might be past those issues. There's not actually that much left in that Silken field, is there? Looking at it now. Too much at all. A good safe cement mixer mod. As in like a truck. You got someone you want to give concrete boots to? Oh, look, internet's gone bye-byes again. Come back, connection. Come back, internet. Are you there? Here we go. At least tonight it's just been very, very short little spikes. It hasn't been a prolonged drop in connection. $12-ton truck. I can't say I've seen any. I mean, if FS Minor would be where I'd check. I can't remember seeing him having made any. Some engineering works done on your Let's Play. Solid, like it. Is that Tom Deere? That's empty. Shane, you might actually find at that moment it was my internet, not you. But thanks for joining in, mate. Nice to see you. Take care, and we'll catch you again soon. One on FS Miner's latest pack is there. Okay. Here you go. Go check that out, Steel Horse, if you haven't. Right. What, we're still on our third hen. We've still got a lot of up and down roads. Got a lot of stuff from FS9, but no mixer. Right. Where is... oh, that one. Holland? The Kenworth. Oh, it's only the front trailer, 60%. That's right. $17, $27, 30,000 litres here, we'll be right. There you go, Mike will be happy we've got more likes than views at the moment. He will be most satisfied with that ratio. Go, 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 go. Good big blue tractor. So we will get this emptied down. Where is the case on my list? 32, 30%. How's our contract progress going anyhow? 2 and 3, 69 and 41. Right. So we're going to make 28, 38, say 40 grand, 45 grand. At least the cost to lease, borrow the equipment. Plus any extra crop we end up with. That's not going to be bad, is it? 50,000 maybe? An alright gig, I'm going to complain about that. Alright, we'll park that there. Okay, we'll go and empty this out very quickly. Oh, not if I go in front of the combine. And then we can turn around and pick up the vent and get that emptied out. Or the ideal. Top open. There we go. Alright, room for 60,000 litres. John Deere is what? 73% full. And climbing rapidly. I think looking down there, it is. It's coming into view. The truck is behind it. It's good. Another question, sorry, questions today. Is there news on the Courseplay work on the silage compacting? Nothing I've heard, Zebedee. No worries for the questions, but I can't say I've heard anything. Others might have. I'd have a look on their GitHub and see if it's listed as something they're working on or trying to further advance. That would certainly be something I'd like to see. Main reason I wanted to see that is I actually want the loading course. I want to see if it will work with Terrafarm. You could use Terrafarm with the front loader. That'd be pretty cool. Did Harvest contract on Griffin with the collect straw emissions mod. Got 40k for the contract and 300k for the straw. I was actually really surprised at how much money you got for straw on Griffin. That blew me away on the 5-minute farmer. I did not expect to get the money we did out of that. It's very good. Alright, leave that there. We'll go for Mac now. This Mac Daddy. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I did those straw bales. Even the grass bales get 20 grand worth of hay bales. Makes me wonder what I'll get for silage. Maybe we'll have to, before the season ends, maybe we'll have to do some silage bales up there. By Nonus Steel has dropped a link in Argsy's Discord. Ah, cool, man. Thanks for sharing that, Crofter. You've not used Terrafarm yet. Is there a tutorial for it? Farmsome Guy has done some good videos on Terrafarm, and we did one on Elk Mountain, which kind of shows how to use the gold mine and do the mining on Elk Mountain. Did I do the gravel and the gold? But that goes through some of the basics of gold mining as well, so go and check both of those out. And in fact, I think if you find my video, I think I linked to FSG's videos on mining his Terrafarm in there too. Right, that is the Kenworth's 50%, it's got 14,000 litres in it. We're trucking. Get this full. Case is 50. We can get this full, we can run this one down again. That sounds good. Well, I'm sorry I can't read what your name says, but welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Thank you for saying hello. Case is 60, so we're going to get the case, and then we'll come back to John Deere. In fact, I need to get the John Deere before it starts on its lands, or else we'll be stuck with it going down the middle and then cutting in. So we can do this really quickly, get the case down just a little bit. I think it's about 50. And things will just keep running smoothly. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, now I'm not in the right spot. Next to it, next to it, next to it. Go. Oh, don't close your auger. What do we get the case down to? 30%. That's good. That'll keep it going for a little bit longer. Get this full really quickly. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, go, go. Look at that, like a well-oiled machine. Like I said, don't know what I was thinking that we were going to get 4 combines up and running in a completely remote field. That would have been just about impossible. Look at that, just ticked over 50 likes. Awesome. Broke Gamer 55. What up, gamers? What up with yourself, Broke Gamer? Welcome along. I just slammed the anchors on then because I thought I was going to jackknife again. Nice to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Bears Den Gaming, welcome. You, there's a reason I chose to work from home this morning. Morning, Argsy and crew. Good morning to you too. Just getting it done. Getting contracts done. Lots of contracts. Armando. I'm going to try the whole thing. Heriberto Lopez Teles Giron. What this map? This is Southern Cross Station, which is available on the mod hub by Hocks 23. Was a map originally released in FS17, which he has upgraded and brought through to FS22. It is a fantastic map. I don't think I have iMap on this one, Steel Horse. In fact, I know I don't. But it's in the description, and there's a link to it in the description, I think. What button am I pressing? Doing a bit of playing before work starts myself on Red River, so definitely a little amount of the massive workload with 3 contracts on that map. Wow. It's she's a big one, isn't she? I was actually intrigued. No one's really commented on it, but DJ Mapping did the Red River. Was it DJ who did Red River right at the end of FS19? Which was right up on the Canadian-American bound border. I'm assuming it's the same Red River. I haven't actually looked, but I know that where the Morris's is. I've looked at Morris on Google Earth, and it's only just across the border from North Dakota. I'm assuming it's the same Red River. Oh, don't share that, Chinook. That is horribly out of date. I need to update that one. But there should be a link to that too. Yeah, in fact, I think it's Maps would have brought that link up. Exclamation mark Maps. There we go. Yeah, if anyone wants a hobby, wants to give me a hand on updating keeping the map directory updated. I have fallen a long way behind on it. I feel like maps have come out thick and fast for 22. Oh, the fence full. What's the John Deere like? John Deere is 78%. They're not going to get back. Oh, actually they might, because that's only a very short little row. Let's park that there and see what happens. I'll find that. Get the fence going before the case catches up. That's probably a very fair fair assessment there, Bear. I would agree with that. They certainly have been seems to have been a lot more straightforward for people to make the transition, get their heads around things, which is nice. Hopefully it will lead to, you know, like we started to see at the end of FS19, what, 2.5 years into its cycle, some really, you know, game-changing mods coming out. Oh, that John Deere didn't get very far at all. We'll have to wait and see. Be cool if we do. Hey David, how you doing? Greetings, my friend. No, the case is full. Okay. Well, let's go and swap up out of it. And these guys will just about be able to finish. And what are we doing? 10:35. It's not bad. I mean, it would have taken us 10 minutes to get over here, an hour and a half maybe, through this field. Not too bad. So who of my Aussie friends are going to be watching the rugby tomorrow evening? I believe it's like Cup number 1 in Melbourne. It'd be a bit weird watching an All Blacks game on a Thursday evening. First time in a long time going into a game against Australia where I really don't know which way it's going to go. I guess is a good thing. Sure. Go the Wallabies. Nice, Andrew. Like I said, honestly, I don't know which way it's going to go. You reckon the Wallabies are going to win, Chinook? Oof. Suppose you're going to go start working for Qantas soon too, are you? I take it from that, Steel Horse, you're not a rugby fan. Watching you a little from Italy today, having holidays, so weird usually I watch you from Sydney. Ah, nice. Oh, happy holidays, Defeated. Thank you very much for tuning in from Italy rather than Australia. Hope you're enjoying your time over there. Couldn't pay to watch it. What if there was Vegemite and alcohol, Grant? Would you watch it then? Alright, there we go. Good job. Where are we at? Checking out header trailers. That was good timing, wasn't it? The case needs an empty. I wonder if I can go catch up, because then we can get that truck full and then we can go and take that down. Last time you beat us when John Eels played. Not quite true. Didn't you win last year or 2 years ago? You've won quite a few in the last little while. Last time you held the... Okay, so last time you held the Bledisloe Cup, John Eels was playing. Last time you won the Bledisloe Cup was in Wellington in 2003, and John Eels kicked a penalty in the last match, last play of the match. And I was in Masterton. Didn't even get to watch the game. Please speak to your team, New Zealand, to beat the Aussies this weekend. You got to talk to your team to keep their peckers in their pants more, eh? Hey, what sort of distraction's that? Did you like that, children? Hey, they did the right thing though. Get them out of there, get them distractions far away from the team as possible. Tell you what, Argentina are going to be a hard task in Argentina. The last great rugby game. No worries, David. Thank you so much for tuning in and saying hi. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. However much longer it is, but can't say I am at all envious. I am very, very envious. Look forward to catching up sometime and you can tell us more about it, where you've been and what you've done. Alright, let's Fent 93%. We better go and empty the Fent once this is full. There we go. And keep the Fent moving. Interestingly, I parked the truck there. It hasn't actually been in the way. I thought it was going to get in the way. worked out alright. They've found their way around it. Good. I dragged into a work call. Thought you were the boss. What are you doing? Oh, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. It's interesting, I sat down with a business coach today for 40 minutes, went through a few things. Convinced me to sign up to his 12-month coaching plan. I might look at doing. Very interesting. Be very applicable to your business, in fact. So I'll pay for the coaching and then you can pay me half back. New contract approved though, was worth exactly good. In breaking news, Farmsome guy has had to cancel Surviving Wyoming. He took on a new contract. Perhaps that could be my next troll YouTube account. Maybe I need to set up a troll Facebook or Instagram account, which is the Wyoming news. Always in work calls, just ignore what they're saying. Because they don't know what they're saying. Right, the John Deere, where are you at? 64%. Uh-oh. That needs fixing. Alright, well, we are gonna go and fix that little blockage. Wish I could have your job. Not your old job, Chilling, but the new one is mega. New one sounds awesome. I think you're doing great stuff. I think you are doing really great stuff. I'm actually looking forward to when you share a link for one of, whatever your first campaign that you get done is. Be good. Yeah, you've been airline scheduling now. We're boss. You can be a boss at airline scheduling, Chinook. Currently don't get paid. Well, you just set that first invoice aside. First invoice that comes in just goes straight to the pub. Mr. John Deere, get that last little piece out, and you can go and start on your big long rows. Good morning, James. Welcome. Great to see you. See MRG stream the other night. He did, morning. I did manage to catch 20 minutes of it. Had a bit of a chat to him. Seems to be loving what he's doing with the American farming team. Still doing a little bit of FS22, trying to get some things done with that. So straight to the pool. That's a good question. We were talking about the car. So did you look up the car sort of FSG after our last week? $4.5 grand on wages, Jason. Or welcome to come home for beer. Boring financial services stuff, but it's lucrative. Right, they just stand there and say, take my money. Be punched in the face if you worked for G-Star. Oh, still well said, at least you're not a G-Star. Actually, Jetstar, on my birthday coincided with Jetstar's birthday, and they were giving away $100 to anyone who could confirm their birthday happened on that day. I'm sure I did everything correctly. Never heard from them. Sounds about right. To be fair, it was late on a Friday evening and I was at the pub, but I'm sure I filled out the form correctly. It's a scam. What, Jetstar in general? Alright. Well, hopefully we're going to get these 2 fields done. Carry on going until we get these 2 fields done. Not far away from having the sorghum. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me actually if this delivery of sorghum finished that field off. Finish the contract off at least. Hey Callum, hello. Welcome back. The day, I'm just trying to remember, is, what was the date for the Platinum? Is there a release date for the Platinum expansion yet? Stop. Can't remember if it was or not. 28. Okay. There's still another couple of months away. Software engineer for the Bank of Switzerland. That's quite possibly the best description. Hocks. My job involves working out what naughty people are doing. Funny. Apparently, now would be a good time to insert some ads. No. No, thank you. These fine folk watch enough ads. November sometime. Yep, that's right. Definitely November sometime. 15th of November. There we go. So 2 months. 2 months tomorrow. Look at that. 91% transported. Oh, we're just about done. Let's go inside. FSG's favourite walnut handle. No, you weren't very complimentary of the interior of this truck, FSG, I must admit. Fake wooden vehicles is a British thing, isn't it? So it'll be right up your alley. You're gonna be sick. What's making you sick? Interior. It's a bit 80s. Everyone hit the like button or Callum gets the time out. Poor Callum. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that velvety red curtain. Nice red mattress. Haven't managed to drive in a straight line the whole time doing that. Does the cassette deck give it away? Oh no, I said the D word. Got me, steel horse. Try and buy a bit of redwood these days. Hope you got deep pockets. Funny. Right, what's waiting? Just the John Deere. The only thing that's waiting. The other. I wonder if the other two are actually finished. They might be finished. In fact, they are. They're over there waiting to unload. Who parked that header trailer there? Terrible. Alright, first things first. Argsy's boudoir. Alright. I was just going to actually... I want to get this field finished. Thank you, FSG. Hey, CBs, thanks for tuning in, mate. Nice to see you. Enjoy your day working from home. And don't get too distracted. Ah, that was not ideal. Haha, see what I did there? That's not ideal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'll stop now. Why am I stuck in that? Here we go. Eric, how are you? Nice to see you. For tuning in. Gonna get this contract finished, eh? Money. Yes, well that's because you drove off too early, John dear. Jason, you drove off too early. Ooh. What am I looking for? Oh, now you're not going to cut in because you've got... Look at this. The auger's hanging far enough clear that it's not going to cut in. Yeah, there's only so much you can ignore. Oh, don't. Jason! We're not even going to have much space in this truck. I thought you'd have been weeks ago. Oh. Come on, top us up. Pull her up. There we go. Right. Going the long way this time. Jason's doing it on purpose now. I know, right? He did ask right at the start of the stream, he did ask if he could drive the John Deere, so why he's getting the blame for it all the time. Oh, alright mate. Hey, thanks for stopping in, FSG. Nice to have you hanging out. Take care, buddy. Have a good day working. Working hard or hardly working, whatever it might be. Big soon. Tell you what, doing 50 miles and going this way makes that field actually quite long, doesn't it? Alright, get this done, get the case emptied out, get the sorghum finished. Hello, Wiki. We are, right at this minute, we're dropping off some more of our contract grain. Just about finished our first contract tonight. And hopefully we get 2 done. What I actually need to be careful about is I can't complete the contracts, though, tonight, because I want to keep the equipment and use it for the other contract. Have to be clever about that. There we are. Love that loophole. Yeah, I do too. It's actually made, you know, doing this is fun because I've got the combines and trucks going all over the place. I've been non-stop for 2 hours. Driving trucks and grain carts, keeping combines moving and fun. So how do you rate the Mac interior compared to the Kenworth then? Do you prefer the plastic steering wheel versus the wooden steering wheel? I mean, the Mac's still got some wood in it, but it looks more like a walnut veneer than a redwood veneer. Mirrors I've got, I must have, there's 4 mirrors at once. Oh, hope I'm authorized. At least it doesn't make you sick. Well, that's a positive, I suppose. Need a bobber on the dashboard. The Mac dog, bulldog bobber. Oops, what did I do there? Change to the combine instead of opening the grain cover. Make an Argsy bobber. Oh gosh, Argsy bobbleheads. That's something no one wants. Polygon would be huge. Just think of the sales. 3. I've already done the maths. Not worth it. Alright, well, actually we'll park there, then we might get down and back. Let's see. So that one's done. In fact, you know what we're going to do? Just to get this contract finished. Has that got one more? It's only got one more pass, does it? One pass or 2? It's more than one, isn't it? 2. Gotta be 2. It has to be 2. This is a 35-foot header and that's got a 45-foot. Hard work on doing that one. Where's our combine? Worker. Map is pretty sick. Is a 16? No, this is a standard 2x wiki. This is on Mod Hub. This is a console map, even. No, nothing special about this one. There you go. Pretty compact, but some decent sized fields. We've harvested 2 and 3 today. Taking us the best part of 2 hours to do. We've got 4 and 22 to do, as well as our own fields. 6, 24 and 14 are all ready to harvest as well. 25 is still growing. 25 is a new acquisition actually for the farm. But yeah, no, it's very cool. I really enjoyed it. Okay, now what we'll do, back that up. Put that in there. No, it's on the wrong spot, any. Alright, park this sucker there, because we're going to need it. The other fields. They're emptying. Go and get these sorted. Which means that one's going to go a whole lot further because it's not picking up half the row. So there is a, Western Australia 16X is on 19. I've seen it being in development for 22, but I'm not sure. But Farmer Bob has made the 4X and he's working on the 2X, or he's got the 2X that's been testing with Giants. I'm breaking all my rules by the way doing this. I hate doing this. Yeah, Farmer Bob's been working on he's released a 4X version for PC and there's a 2X version in development, which FSG's been playing on a bit. So you're not wrong, just different Australian maps. And then there's another 4X in development at the moment called Nelly Creek, which one of our Discord members is building and often sharing updates on there. Pretty cool to see. Now I want to catch this guy because he's going to be in the wrong spot. How are we doing with our contract? 99%. Take hardly any sorghum. 88%. Oh well, yeah. I'm finished. Well, certainly, it's taken us 2 hours to get to where we are. I was very optimistic to get any more than this done. Is that one pass? It is, isn't it? The John Deere will do that. How much is in the John Deere? Oh, John Deere's 81% too. Just want to take enough out of this so that it can carry on. How much does it have in it? 12,500 litres. I don't want to fill the John. I don't have the John Deere, so it can't run either. James, if you go !Discord, you should be able to get an invite that way. Just type !Discord in chat and there should be a link come up. And it should work. Yeah, hopefully that's enough to get us to the end, 20%. you go. Thanks, Bozos. No worries. Jump in there if you want to get into some multiplayer fun. Got a very popular Green Valley server. Lots of people have been playing on that. Bozos been there. Chinook gets in there. Who else has? Steel Horse, have you been playing on it a bit? Spud, not here. There's a few different people have been in on that. Oh, I need to go and stop that vent. Out of the way. Get that emptied out. Right, so 7,000. You haven't yet. Oh, good. Thank you, Chinook. Very generous of you as always. Get a new interior. I'm gonna have to look now, aren't I? Alright, we'll get that out of the way. This way, this. Well, I see the server had a little bit of a whoopsie though, did it? Did it go backwards a little bit? Lost some save data game. Bit of a bummer. I like that you said yet though, Steel Horse. That gives me hope that you are going to it. Might as well do these while we were here. Had this extra combine running around. Well, so the John Deere should be able to get all the way down that pass without being needing to unload. So we'll put this in here. Get the truck full. Let that back down the other end. And then we'll get these trucks emptied out and we'll be done. Save was broken. Well, the auto save. That's, yeah, sucks. You will. Nice. That'll be good. I do want to try and once I've got a little bit more faith in my internet. It's been great tonight. We've dropped less than 1% frames. I think we've had 3 little hiccups, but nothing serious. But once I have a lot more confidence in my internet, I'm keen to do a multiplayer stream on a Wednesday night and be able to do something like this with a whole lot of other players. See if we can get that sorted. Hey Mick, how you doing? Made it just in time. We've probably got 5 minutes left. Got some truck deliveries to do, and that'll be us all finished. Don't know why. Better than nothing. Indeed. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, no, even if you're only able to tune in for 5 minutes, I appreciate you stopping in. Oh, Spud's on Green Valley now. There we go. Playing Farmer Sim during a work meeting, that'll bring a whole new level of multitasking. Don't want you to get in trouble though. Right, flashing light off. Keep up there. Right, let's go find this Mac. Oh, it's full. I'm going to do this one out first. A lot of trips with a 40,000 litre trailer. It's multitasking. I like that, Steel Horse. Doing something else while I would try to remember what I was doing. So hopefully, actually I wonder if this, because the combine, by the time we get this down to the silo, the combine will be finished. I wonder if this will be enough to complete the contract. Then we could put the rest of the wheat in our bins instead. Be an idea. Gosh, these last little bits feel like they're taking forever. I keep looking at the clock going, is it 10 past 11? 11 past 11 already. Crazy. Seven crews on an A320 when it takes 6. Whoopsie. There's one passenger in a crew. The dead weight steel horse. Even for small fields, do I use Courseplay over a normal helper? Normally. Normally I do. Actually, what do I use a normal worker on? I've started using the normal workers a little bit more lately. On Stone Valley I was using them a touch. I like the flexibility Courseplay provides, particularly with combines, you know, being able to do land modes and always have the auger, almost always have the auger on the right side. James is getting Starlink this week, so hopefully we'll be able to do multiplayer. Cool. I hope it works out for you. I've been able to play, I can play online games with Starlink reasonably well. It's the streaming which it hasn't been too friendly with. It's fine for watching things, most of the time, watching content. Videos, Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Netflix, all of those kind of things. It's pretty good for those. It's just the, just a little bit. Depends on the field and the map. Yeah, sometimes it will depend on the map too, it's a good point, the field. This field in the left here, which is, look on the map, like that field there would be terrible for a AI worker, but Courseplay would do quite a good job on it. But this field here, perfect for an AI worker. Multiplayer sometimes gives me issues being on the other side of the world to where I assume the server is, but I live with an occasional yeet from a major lag spike. So, Green Valley's in Sydney, isn't it? Chinook? I think it's in Sydney. Yeah, that is the one. That is the one downside. Although I have found, like, I've always played on... okay. Where? Oh, he's still running because I think... It's a piece that didn't need to be done because we got the vent to do it. There was western coast of the US is where I've had a lot of servers. FSG and I have our No Man's Land one, and that works pretty well most of the time for both of us. Arbitrary Hubris, good evening to you. Nice to have you here. Starlink I find pretty good with multiplayer. That's good to know. Alright, that's been around, that's got wheat in it now too. Can't do this. It's entertainment having a wet flying tractor. Have I considered using the work speed override mod? I have not. My Mike, I don't know, I like trying to do things as close to real as possible. Tonight's been a bit of an exception because I've driven over crop a little bit more than I'd like to, but I do try and do things as realistic as I can, as often as I can. And I just find that there's some things like some of the sprayers go extraordinarily slow, and I think they should go faster. That would be the one example I probably could think of off the top of my head. Most of the time I think, you know, from a base game standpoint, a lot of the mods do a good job at being the right speed, or an appropriate speed for me. I mean, I realise you could get tons done in a short amount of time, don't get me wrong, but how far through this contract up? 99%. Both at 99%. Alright, come on, let's go and get delivered. 2 more truck trips. I'm saying that 3 times fast. Hey, see you, James. Have a good day at work, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Great to see you on the multiplayer servers at some stage soon. But nice to have you here for the evening. Hello, Mr. Carl TG Modding. How are you? I don't know if it's going to bug anyone else, but that not being squeezed is going to bug. You're doing good. Oh, pleased to hear that. Use it for play hours so it pulls the tractor's strength over limited speed. Okay. I suppose that makes sense. It's just when it gets to silly speeds that I'm not a big fan of those kind of things. Alright, we'll get this truckload done, one more truckload done, it'll be done. It'll be a case of being done. It's been a blast having everyone here this evening. It's done 50 viewers for a lot of the night. It's very cool. If you've only just tuned in and you haven't left a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it if you do. Nice to have that support. Keeps things cracking, and big thanks to everyone who has subscribed. We ran over a few deer, but also got over 13,000 subs today, which is cool. I do remember. I know who you are, Carl. Carl TG, yes. So Carl was one of the first people I contacted about the map directory back in around Christmas, beginning of the year. He did a map in, was it Estonia, Carl? You've done a handful of maps now, haven't you? I'm on your Discord. I don't get in there as often as I'd like to keep up with things, but I don't remember exactly who you are. In fact, type in !mods if you use, I don't know if you're part of our, but type in !mods, and that'll give you a link to the Mods and Links Discord, Carl. You should jump in there. There's a lot of other content creators, mappers, map makers, along with a growing community of regular members. Oh, look, we're making money. It'd be great to have you as part of it. Jump in there, and then if you join, just drop me a message and let me know you've joined, because I can give you the modder status. And then if you're working on a map and you want to try and pick someone's brains on something that might not be working or anything like that, there's heaps of people in there that could give you a hand. Or potentially give you a hand, at least. There you go, that link Chinook's shared. Alright, so that finished that contract. How much money did we just make actually? I didn't even pay attention to that. Probably not as much as if we'd put it in the silo and sold it at a higher price, but... When I download mod, what sites are my go-to? So, with FS22, I've been very particular about my mods. Most of them are from Mod Hub. Otherwise, they're direct from modders through itch.io or the Mods and Links Discord, or Facebook pages like the Modders Own Facebook page. But anywhere I can go that I know I can trust the source to be as legitimate as possible, just to try and avoid, you know, fake mods or anything like that, stolen mods, as much as we can. Alright, 43 letters for that. Paul Smith, good morning from Texas. I've been trying to learn auto drive and having a few problems using it for a hired worker to unload a combine and empty into a trailer. The worker is getting lost on the far side of the field and cannot get to the trailer. Help. Which map are you on, Paul? Is it a big map? I find some of the bigger maps certainly do have issues. Not quite as efficient as it could be. Particularly the size of the field. I want to say that I have updated the Pericula map, so the link is different on my website and other places now, so maybe if you could change stuff about it. Yeah, okay, I will have a look. Sweet Dominique, is that correct? I hope I've pronounced your name correctly there. Hello, welcome. Ooh. Question from Argsy, did you once mention a mods manager where you can have different mods selected for a game save? I did. It is called SGA, Sim Game Alliance. A mod folder selector. There we go, thank you Steelhorse, that's it. SGA mod folder switcher. So it looks like, yeah, looks like this. That's it there. So if I wanted to use my 5-minute farmer, I can go to there, have a look. So then when I look in my mods, so there's my mod folders, and so each of these is a mod. So you can actually go in and you go, you know, I don't know, select folder, you can change it. I could drag one in, Southern Cross multiplayer, drag it into there, auto populates it, change the color, save it, and things like that. And then that becomes a button for those. So works really well. I like it. Currently using Frankenmuth, Michigan. Well, that's interesting, Frankenmuth, because they're not big fields. Paul. I was thinking maybe it might have been a big 16x map or something. So it's just struggling to pathfind back to the... Even once you've got the field opened up, so once you've done, say, a full head-in lap around, it's still struggling to get back. I'm just trying to think what that might be. I honestly can't think off the top of my head what could be causing that. We'll have a quick look in the auto drive settings. Better not do that while we're driving, we're going to crash. I'll take a quick look at that in a second. Well, the place you're talking about is your Discord. So the Mods and Links Discord was created by Legion, who was part of the community, and I helped him. Well, he basically came to me at Christmas and said, "What do you think? Is it a good idea?" So he did a lot of the donkey work with setting it up. We kind of found it together. FSG did the logos for us, and the rest is sort of history. It's 6,500 members in there now. It's a lot of modders in that. So that one is kind of a shared community one, which I am listed as co-founder of. We've got a good admin team of people who help out with different bits and pieces, and otherwise, yeah, Legion's just giving me a link from my own Argsy Gaming Discord. Combined 4 fields on the right side of the map above the gas station. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue though. Contract finished. Money's going up. Beautiful. I like it. With Courseplay, why do my workers go right to the edge of the field to turn around and not at the crop line? That is something they added in to avoid... They used the edge of the field to do it, and I think the reason they did that is to avoid, like on an irregular shaped field. Let's see if there's one. Like this field here. Let's say your rows were going I don't know, if you were doing lands up and down like this, right, and it might do them there, you might get to a land here and it would try and cut across that corner. There's not actually really, that's probably the only one that's kind of an example, trying to explain it, but it might, if the field came back down in here further and was a big U shape, it would try and cut the corner, and if there was trees or any obstructions, they often get hung up on it. So by using the very edge headland pass, it kind of avoided that. It's only really when it gets complicated. So I don't know if you noticed, the John Deere did it when it was running down one of the very last passes earlier. It ran right on the edge of the field, and then it turned at 90 degrees to then turn again to get to the right row. It's just the way they've ridden the pathfinding in for FS22, which I think is a big improvement on it, to be honest. It might take a little bit longer, and I have noticed was one field in Deer Creek I had which the combine wanted to do a full lap of the field, and this is, I'm talking I don't know, it might have been a, what was it, a 40 hectare field, so it's about a 100 acre field, and it wanted to run the whole way around the outside of there to get to the next pass, just because if it went the other way it'd cut across. Yes, that's one other way you can do it, Pozos, and one I used to use on Western Aussie in 19 was you drive auto drive course around the outside of the field, and then it will try and pick that up and take it back to the right spot. But it does depend on how you have things linked as to whether that'll work or not. It's a bit of trial and error. Is the link in the description? Which link is that, Carl? So there's the couple of there's the Discord link there in Nightbot that Chinook's posted. That's an invite to my Argsy game, and actually it is in the description. I think you are right. Yes, the mods and links should be in the description as well. Stay in the field one, it'll stray outside that depending on the period. That's a good point too. More headland passes I've turned in the field, yep. Cars slash pick. I thought there was a cars section in there, Croft. I thought someone, when you asked recently, someone hashtagged cars to the link to the channel, I thought. I'll have a look though. Just join the Discord server. Okay, cool. I'll if you're in that mods and links one, I will give you modding status in there. I know what you've done. Hey Tim, how are you? Welcome along. Just in time to say goodbye to Tim and all my friends. Need a trailer. Look at that lineup. Isn't she pretty? Aren't they pretty? Well, there we are. Well, we've got these two done. Like I said, didn't quite get as much done as I had hoped. But we've got a decent amount done, didn't we? 2 contracts finished. Like I said, I'm not going to collect on either of those two. Those two there, 28. They are our 2 biggest ones, actually. But I'm not going to collect on either of them because I want to use the equipment, because I know we've borrowed the equipment on at least one of those. I think field 3 we didn't borrow the equipment on by mistake, but that's right, we'll do that next time. Evening, it is evening. Have a great night's sleep and see you soon. Yeah, sounds good, Tim. No, I appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. So yeah, there we go. That's pretty much done. So we've got those 2 fields harvested. So next week, we'll come back in and hopefully definitely knock out, I think we should get that. Soybeans are low yield. I think we've been unfortunate to be on 2 high yielding crops, wheat and sorghum. But if we can get in there, we get those 2 done, maybe even then tackle something else. We'll see how we go. If there is, you can't see it. I'm going to have a look now. Talking. Where is it? There's one called Cars under Wheel Loader. It's under Vehicles. It's the second to last one. It's called Cars. If you can't see that, let me know, because that could be a permissions issue. Here we go. I'll share the screen. There we go. Under FS22 Vehicles, Cars one there. But if you can't see that, it could be a permissions issue. I'm just looking at what the other permissions are all set up as. I'll get the guys to have a look. If you can't see it, let me know. I'll get the guys to have a look at it and fix it up. C Shubs, thanks for tuning in. Zebedee, nice to have you here. Chinook, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for moderating and everything you do. Thank you for the super chat. Julia, hello and goodbye. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you can catch us next time. 2 hours earlier, or 2.5 hours actually. It is kind of, we've gone 2.5 hours. Crazy. Thanks, John. Nice to see you. Pozox, thank you very much again for the 15 gifted memberships. You are a legend and appreciate you having you as part of the community. Yeah, be great to see you on Green Valley. Crofter, we'll catch you up. Doesn't show on your Discord. Okay, I'll have a chat to the... Oh, you can't see it either, Carl. Alright. For 5-2. That's right, Tim. We'll have one on the weekend for you. So it's more your time. Oh, it's good to know. I'll let the guys know. Can't see cars either, Chinook. Okay. Alright, I will make a point. I'll let the admin team know and then we'll get that one fixed. But anyhow, I'm going to wrap things up. Thank you all for hanging out today. Appreciate you all very much for tuning in. Make sure you've dropped a like on the way out if you haven't already. And double check you've got that subscribe button pressed. So keep an eye out for any more content. Lots more of the 5 Minute Farmer coming up. Anyhow, take care all and we'll catch you soon. Bye.